Hello again. Okay, so we have some more news now on the AI front. Right now, we have an article debuted about 13 minutes ago, actually. Here it says it's on cnet.com if you want to check it out. So here, Microsoft's Mini AI is built to run on your phone, and that's a key difference. So the tech giant is building a lightweight AI that's more power efficient and can run on PCs and phones. Okay. Many artificial intelligence tools need an internet connection to a massive computing data center in order to work. But Microsoft on Tuesday announced a new AI design for phones and PCs that doesn't require that connection. So the company says that its new AI called Phi 3 Mini can rival popular web-based AIs like OpenAI's ChatGPT 3.5. It's kind of weird that they specifically said 3.5, so I guess it's going to rival that version only because it's free. But here Microsoft told Reuters that its new AI can compete with other AIs that are 10 times more expensive to power and run. So Phi 3 is not slightly cheaper, it's dramatically cheaper, said Sebastian Bubeck of who's Microsoft's vice president of Gen AI research. Now, Microsoft's efforts to build more efficient AIs is part of a trend in the tech world to squeeze the impressive capabilities of chatbots like ChatGPT, Meta's Llama, Google's Gemini, and many more into smaller apps that can run on our computers and phones. So a smaller AI model running locally on a device likely won't have the same depth of knowledge as its large language model counterparts, but could work more quickly, be more personalized, and better protect your privacy. So here it says the year of the AI PC. So most AIs until now have instead relied on sprawling, power-hungry server farms, often powered by chips from AI industry darling NVIDIA. So while those AIs will likely continue to offer more features at ever faster speeds, tech companies increasingly appear to be turning their attention to building capable, smaller AIs too. So Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram parent company Meta last week announced a version of its Llama text chat AI that can run either over the internet or on mobile devices, with the help of specialized chips such as those made by Qualcomm. Google last year announced its Gemini Nano AI, which is added to its Pixel smartphone line. AMD, Intel, and NVIDIA have also announced efforts to build additional AI features into their chips. So meanwhile, Apple is reportedly planning to announce AI capabilities designed to run on iPhones, iPads, and iMac computers, or Mac computers, during its Worldwide Developers Conference in June this year. So for hands-on, okay, nonsense. So for its part, Microsoft and many of its partners have dubbed 2024 the year of the AI PC, in which they're rushing to add AI capabilities to their software and devices. So Microsoft even made its first official change to the PC keyboard in 30 years, adding a dedicated key for its Copilot AI. Opposite the Windows key, it added in 1994. So it's unclear how Microsoft's Phi 3 Mini will show up in our daily lives, but the company speculated in a conversation with The Verge that it could help power custom apps for companies that may not have a lot of computing power to run more sophisticated AIs. So it's kind of going in the general direction of sort of business. So if you have a business, well, you can run the entire business on your PC with your PC AI doing everything, marketing, all the other stuff. Speaking of marketing, okay, here we go. So, gotta accept cookies for this one. So, let's just go here. The news is coming out so quickly that there's just things are getting buried. There's so much news going on, but well, I'll go on to another one. So here is something by Infoworld.com. So how RAG completes the generative AI puzzle. So retrieval augmented generation brings to generative AI the one big thing that was holding it back in the enterprise. So generative AI entered the global consciousness with a bang at the close of 2022, but making it work in the enterprise has amounted to little more than a series of stumbles. Shadow AI use in the enterprise is sky high as employees are making day-to-day task companions of AI chat tools. but for the knowledge-intensive workflows that are core to an organization's mission, generative AI has yet to deliver on its lofty promise to transform the way we work. Don't bet on this trough of disillusionment to last very long. However, a process called retrieval augmented generation is unlocking the kinds of enterprise generative AI use cases that previously were not viable. So companies such as OpenAI, Microsoft, Meta, Google, and Amazon, along with a growing number of AI startups, have been aggressively rolling out enterprise-focused RAG-based solutions. So RAG brings to generative AI the one big thing that was holding it back in the enterprise, an information retrieval model. So now generative AI tools have a way to access the relevant data that is external to the data that the large language model was trained on. And they can generate output based on that information. This enhancement sounds simple, but it's the key that unlocks the potential of generative AI tools for enterprise use cases. So you notice that they're saying enterprise and use cases and all the other stuff. So these are just words to say that they're making an AI more advanced that could in real time do the job of a human being. And that's what they're doing. So this entire thing that we are seeing right now came out 4 hours ago. That's the news. Here's another one. Okay, let's go with, it'll take just a little bit of time to find. I literally just had it here. I refreshed the page. It's gone because there was new news out already. Okay, but let me go on here. Okay, just give me 2 seconds. All right, so I found it. So remember me talking about the Microsoft Mini AI that's put to run on your phone and them trying to get it, really smaller, more compact to run on devices. So that debuted like 14 minutes ago. Well, 40 minutes ago, I said 40 minutes ago, this article released about Marketing 2.0, AI's role in capturing consumers' attention. So on here, the iPhone revolutionized consumer behavior, reshaping the way we shop, connect, and engage with the world. This person is just saying they witnessed firsthand about how much it changed things, with its tech and cameras and all that other stuff. So with AI, it's going to be a lot more, obviously, a lot more. It's usual fluff they have in articles. Okay. But on here, it's talking about how brands need to rethink their marketing strategies to effectively address distracted consumers and soaring customer acquisition costs. So, innovative brands recognize that hyper-personalization is the key to standing out in a crowded marketplace. With AI, it's finally possible to deliver personalized experience for the individual consumer while also accelerating marketing performance. Wow. Okay. So, they're essentially talking about, ending marketing of, ending individuals who are doing marketing so that AI itself could do it for you. And they're quite happy with that. They're quite happy with an entire sector being cut loose as long as it's moving forward for the individual and personalized marketing, which to be honest with you, it's not good. It's not a good thing to have personalized marketing like that. You're being targeted by things that you would most likely consume, and this AI, whatever it is, it could shift things to make things more, palatable for you to buy. So, for example, let's say you recently bought some new shoes that you liked. The AI could literally create an ad based on that for you, based on your previous history, that would actually get you to buy something else in real time, using all of your data, all of the data they could sequester from your browser history, which you should be clearing. But it could take all of that data, make a new ad for you, and have you buy whatever they want because the ad is so good. That being the case, let's say, for example, you have a Neuralink in your head. How do you undo something that's, right in your brain, an ad right there? But obviously that's a different debate. We're talking just about things that you can see. And obviously, people are clicking and buying things all the time anyway. So obviously with marketing and ads, There's a reason why you see so many ads. They do work. It's just a matter of just aggressively putting a ton of ads onto different sites, and then one person will click on it, even if it's a mistake. If 10 people mistakenly click on something, one of them will buy, and that's roughly the estimate they have. So for every 10 visits, you have one sale, which is what they base their figures on. So obviously, it's just about getting as many customers on board, depending on what they're selling. So obviously now, before you had an entire marketing team and marketing department based on humans who were selling to humans. Now what you're going to have is AI that could see every single individual customer, make a personalized, tailored ad to you in real time, and there's virtually no cost. Maybe you just buy ad space, which they were doing now already, and that's your cost. It does everything for you. And obviously Forbes itself, which is where this article is from, is happy about that. Debuted 40 minutes ago, that's what they want. No more marketing teams, no more people in marketing, just straight AI in there. AI everywhere so that it could just, eventually you're going to have just one person and, everything is AI. So then eventually you're just not even going to have an owner. The whole thing will be AI. And it's quite crazy. I mean, look at this. So the rise of mobile shopping has made it imperative for brands to engage buyers where they are. The average American is checking their phone 144 times per day. Meanwhile, the volume of spam has diminished our attention to email. Okay, so marketers have recognized that unlike email addresses, phone numbers stay consistent and most consumers have only one. Consequently, many are shifting their focus to SMS as a powerful tool for reaching consumers. By pairing email with SMS, brands can make breakthrough noise and engage consumers effectively. How can you transform marketing performance? I believe the next generation of successful brands will be those that can harness the power of AI to extract maximum value out of the data and marketing spend while creating meaningful connections with consumers on the channels that they want to interact. So here, the power of AI to extract maximum value out of data and marketing spend. So all of that money for leave days, for human beings, for lunch breaks, all that money gone to, whatever they could from humans, their leaves, their sick leaves, there's going to be none of that because marketing itself is going to be completely automated. And of course, later on, they're like, oh yeah, here's the marketing strategy, diversifying and optimizing the channels that drive traffic, but not with humans. There's no diversity. It's just them talking about, okay, you're going to put this software in there, and then boom, it's done. You can sell to other humans whatever it is you want, and it's not even whatever you want. I mean, let's say you have a company vision. AI already has whatever parameters set. It has the vision itself, executes it every time, and then makes a generated ad per person based on their. I mean, we're talking about really good tech here. Obviously, the changeover to accommodate that, I know a lot of people were like, one of the issues that we're having is that a company in marketing or a company that uses marketing, it's going to be hard for them to swap over because you're going to have to buy whatever this AI is, have the entire infrastructure set up for it, and then also at the same time have your own marketing team going in real time to do all of that. But you're seeing that already. If they have human beings with computers, with all of the infrastructure in place for a building, this business itself can easily swap over because it's just a computer with a machine on it that's doing whatever it is. And so obviously you're outsourcing the servers already from this AI. You can just pay another company and tell them, hey, we want your software, work with us. They can do it in real time. All you're doing is you're buying whatever their service is, you're paying a subscription fee to them, which let's say, for example, is $10,000 a month. That's your entire marketing team for a high-level company. I mean, that's roughly like the salary of some of these guys, of one person. And so if you have like, let's say 17 staff members, that's a small amount. If you have like 20 staff members in there, I mean, you look at what you're saving. And then that's not even to count, like, I know these guys, each one of them have to take lunch breaks, each one of them have to go on sick leave, they have sick days. And this is how businesses are thinking. And so obviously, as you can see, there's a push forward for business to go into AI to reduce the overhead cost. And the overhead cost right now is human beings. They really don't want them. Here, enhancing the efficiency of own channels in response to less reliable paid ads. So essentially, they know that human beings are unreliable and they have a margin of error. So with the AI itself, it's just like looking at the trend itself, and it's not going to have a sick day, it's not going to have an off day, it's going to just perform. Another thing, acting on data and insights instead of you acting on instinct. That's essentially what they're saying. So the human component is completely gone. It's just real world data, and it's going to show you that. It's going to look at all of the data, all of like every single person's personal data, and then create an ad. Here, up until now, personalization in marketing was limited to decision tree workflows and never fully followed every individual shopper's journey. Of course, because there's a margin of error, you're dealing with human beings who are thinking about other human beings, and so there is always going to be, a margin of error. There's always going to be, things that don't work out, marketing ideas that don't pull through. Here with the AI, it's not going to be a thing of the past. I mean, it's going to make something that's even better quickly, and if you don't like it, you say, hey, make another one. Makes another one quickly. That's just it. And then obviously, imagine with marketing, you had, for example, filmmakers, directors. I don't know if you guys know, but Zack Snyder, he directed quite a few movies. For 10 years straight, he had relevant experience in commercials, in marketing. So he was doing marketing and commercials before he had his big break in movies. Commercials are a thing of the past. I mean, if you have AI actively, voice work, AI, commercials, I mean, it's all going to be taken by AI. And here, marketing is going. Marketing is going. This was released 40 minutes ago. Marketing 2.0 is what they're calling it. Increasing optimization in the face of tighter budgets. Of course, that's what they want. So, I mean, human beings are an expense, machines are not in their case. It's certainly much cheaper. I mean, you can have this thing running 24/7. So let's say you're not a company that owns marketing. You're just a marketing firm. You could fire everyone. Just have you owning that company and the AI, and then you can just take on client after client and after client. But what I'm telling you right now is not. Even people who own marketing agencies are screwed because the company itself is not going to outsource it. They're just going to do it themselves because it's cheaper. You can just have a marketing department run all the time under you instead of you outsourcing it for a more expensive price. Let's say they spent $20,000 a month outsourcing it. They can just have something that's theirs. They don't have to send any information outside. It's going to increase a lot of corruption, obviously, because there's no outside leaks. Everything is just contained to each thing. And obviously, if you have hackers, it's a bit different, but yeah, it's just marketing 2.0. So. Let me take just a random excerpt from this, and you can see to make your own channels more efficient and converting, AI can help digest first and zero-party data from mobile-friendly channels like email and SMS to create cohesive, personalized experiences that align with the specific preferences and patterns of each customer. So this should be someone's job. AI can help, it will help, and that job is gone, just like that, 40 minutes ago. So I mean, that's just what's coming. I mean, obviously they're not stopping. What I hate most though is like it's just some of these guys, they come out and they're like, oh, we never saw it coming. Google, look at this. 3 hours ago, right? So this is Google, right? And with them, one of their bosses, so so Google search is, they coined the Google search boss. So is he in charge of that? I'm not too sure. Let's see. Google's search boss reportedly warned staff that life won't be hunky-dory forever amid rise of AI rivals. Okay, so first was AI agents, now AI rivals. Okay, so your Google search boss reportedly warned staff that life won't be hunky-dory forever amid rise of AI rivals. The wording they use, and I mean, the video I released yesterday about them being proud of the fact that they're releasing AI and it's taking people's job. They're proud of it. They're not. At all holding their tongue. They're not. And when they do, it's the stupidest thing. This other guy from Google itself, he was like, "Oh, we never saw AI being rising this way. We just never saw it coming." Yet they have like 6 different programs developed for AI in the upcoming future. When I say future, it's like in 2 months. There's going to be new releases. So, because it's an Indian dude, wants stuff about a changing landscape. Okay. So Microsoft has been enhancing its search experience with AI-infused features as competition heats up. Okay. He told Googlers, which is what they call him, which is ridiculous, in an all-hands meeting last month that things have changed and they're not like they were 15 to 20 years ago. Okay, so apparently this is from the CNBC that reported that, and it was from a recording of the meeting that they obtained it from. So they have audio evidence of this guy saying that to this entire thing, to these entire people in that meeting. And the other thing that he said is, it's not like life is going to be hunky-dory forever. Wow, okay. Well, I think that's enough AI news for today. Okay, there's new stuff coming out all the time. Look at this one, 21 minutes ago. Efficiency could be AI's greatest strength in post-production, in like filmmaking. My God. Look at this one. AI will wipe out tech stocks, says investor who has a good history of selling stocks. My God. Okay. So yeah, I'll just release another video tomorrow telling you guys about all the latest stuff. But right now, I think yeah, take care of yourselves and see you guys tomorrow.